What up, it's the boy Jay Running. I'm with a legend right now, Mark Curry on the lines on that Zoom. Eventually, hopefully, we get back to one day being close and personal. But right now, I got him on the Zoom. One Night Stand, Comedy Central presents Def Comedy Jam hosts and a whole lot more. But you probably know him from hanging with Mr. Cooper. Now, it was funny. I saw you a couple weeks ago when we had this whole gas crisis, and they had you on the news, and they didn't know who you was. They just said Ryder, but everybody in Black Twitter and Instagram was like, "Yo, that's Mark Curry." How they don't know who Mark Curry is? Did you know that they didn't know who you were?
No, I didn't even trip off that. I didn't even think that was when I did it. I didn't know what was going on. They asked me. A white lady walked up to me. I thought she was asking me for money. Yeah. I was like, "What you need? What you need? Like, how much you need or something, whatever." Oh no, she asked me about gas. So. And they did it. And I woke up in the morning, like you said, Twitter went crazy. Put some respect on the man's name. I was like, wow. And that was awesome. It made me feel good that my fans love me, baby.
Wow. Nah, they rock with you. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, I feel like, and especially when I saw that and I didn't know we was gonna do this interview, I'm like, yo, Mr. Cooper is the guy. That was the show. As far as shows, we always talk about Martin. We talk about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Cosby Show, but Mr. Cooper was definitely a great show for the culture. Tell us how you came about with that show. And I know it was kind of based off of your reality, but how did that all come through?
Well, I wanted to come through as a positive image, especially for our Black youth and for our Black people. That was the main thing. So that's why you saw Mr. Cooper always in the blazer. You never saw Mr. Cooper when he was sitting on that couch. I had a computer. If you look at the things that I was doing, I was just trying to be a positive image. I was down for that positive. Here I'm coming from Oakland. We got the Black Panthers, so I knew awareness. And here I wanted to just be a positive guy. I didn't want to be a step and fetch it type buffoon dude. And that was one thing I never wanted to do. And they wanted, they had me doing scripts like that, but I said, no, I'm not doing that buffoon stuff, all that. I did. And so it came about. They asked me what I wanted to do, and and we kind of wrote it, and it became Mr. Cooper, and that's it. That's it. I love ball, I love basketball. I told them I wanted to rep my city. My city at that time wasn't doing well. East Side Oakland, Oakland wasn't doing well. So how can I bring my people up at the same time? So that's why I said put it in my hometown, and so let's bring our people up. So.
That's dope. And we were talking behind the scenes. You was on the 85 South show, and you was talking about how initially they didn't even give you your own set or clothes or anything like that, but you made it work. What was your motivation behind that?
Well, against all odds, when I did Mr. Cooper, we did it on the Growing Pains set with Alan Thicke. They didn't change anything. They even left the pictures up. I had to bring my own clothes. Can you imagine that? I had to bring my own clothes, and I still have the blazer to this day. I didn't really care. It didn't make a difference. It came easy to me. I didn't think back. I think back now, that was kind of crazy that they didn't give me my own set and all that, but that's life, so you got to be prepared. It's so funny because hearing your producer talk about that, it's taken me this time to realize it was kind of disrespectful, but I did it and it didn't make a difference. I can riff well. When they showed me the picture, and even when Alan Thicke, he was even there. That's funny. He was there. He walked in, and that was a hit show. At that time, it was one of the top shows. That was a hot show. So here, he let that dude come on his set and shoot something. That was unheard of at the time in the 90s.
That's crazy. Like when they was telling me I was interviewed, I said, yeah, I definitely want to hang with Mr. Cooper. I feel like you don't get as much respect on your name as you should be. Right. You definitely are a culture icon in the community, especially for people my age that grew up in the 90s